Well, hello and welcome to Rick's Corner. It's one of these rainy, cloudy days here in LA today, which we don't have many of anymore. It's been beautiful and sunny, and all of a sudden a cloud came in and started raining and give us a dark, gloomy day. But on a good note, I'm able to sit here and give you a show, which I like to do. And I've been getting a lot of emails from a lot of people about recovering from the workouts. I can't recover like I used to. I don't know what it is. I'm sore all the time. I don't feel good. I go to the gym. I don't feel like training. I know I've talked about overtraining before, and it's very easy to do, and some of you don't agree with me. Say it's no way you can overtrain, but yes there is. You can overdo anything. It doesn't matter what it is, you can overdo it. Well, for the older men who, let's just say 45 and up, 40 and up, your body changes. It changes at 35, 30. I have people come to me 33, 34 years old say, gee, Rick, I'm not making the progress I was. I don't have the energy. I'm sore all the time. Yes, when you're in your teens and in your 20s, you're going full force. The growth hormone in your body's working, your testosterone's working. You can almost conquer anything, and I know you feel like you can, and you do. You rebound quick. You don't need much sleep. You can get by in the next day. But as you age, and I'm saying over 30, 35, and 40s, and then on, you need more rest, and there's no question in my mind. I sit here at night and I think of tomorrow. I want to go to the gym. I want to do those 80-pound dumbbells again. I'm going to hit some reps with it. I'm going to do this and that. And then when I wake up in the morning, I get there and I think, oh, I don't know. I'm tired today. I think I'll do some machines. Now, I never used to do that. I used to just jump right in. I mean, I still jump in, but I jump into more of a suited workout for me with machines, some dumbbells, some barbells, not as much. Just depends on how I feel. But then again, I've had some surgeries this year. Then I had a knee replacement, and as weird as it seems, it's only a knee. My physical therapist tells me, my doctor says, you know what? It affects the whole body. We basically cut your leg in half and took the knee out and put a new one in. That's a trauma to the body. It doesn't affect just your knee. It affects your whole body. So those of you that have surgeries, or you have maybe some sort of an injury, or you've had a flu bug, which is very common right now, your body's not going at 100%, and you do need more rest. I went in this morning. I was going to do maybe chest. I thought maybe I'll do the Smith machine today for a change, but my shoulders and elbows were hurting. I think it's the weather. And I said, nah, I'm just going to do the bike and some abs and leave, which I did. Sometimes you just have to take that day off. The recovery comes when you're resting. You know, when you start training, you have this vision in your mind of how you want to look, how you're going to train, how you're going to build that muscle, and you go to the gym and you work on it. And the misconception back when I was younger was, well, you're building your muscle as you work out. Well, you're really not. You're tearing it down. This is what most people don't understand. You're tearing those cells down. You're breaking them down. You're busting them up. And then when you sleep at night is when they recover. I used to have visions of sleeping in bed, and there's like 1,000 little repairmen in my body going, with their little hammers and chisels, and they're putting together my body and putting the muscles back together. When I wake up in the morning, I'll be bigger. I took a week off. I went to Hawaii once, and I ate the s'mores, and I laid out in the sun. I came back, and I went to the ring. I wrestled that night, and someone said, my God, you look bigger and cut. I said, I haven't trained all week. Really? I said, I haven't trained all week. I just laid in the sun and slept. Well, there you go. It paid off. The recovery time. So when you do work out, and you start to feel a little sore, and you feel a little tired, a little achy, take a day off. It's not going to kill you. You know, in our own mind, we always think if we take time off, we're going to wait the next morning, we're going to get up and look in the mirror and say, oh my God, I lost everything I gained. It's so easy to fall into that trap. It's so easy to look at yourself and say, oh my God, all this working out meant nothing. When I got out of the hospital in July and I had pneumonia and congestive heart failure, I looked in the mirror, I was 197 from 220, actually 230. And I looked in the mirror and I said, well, what about all these years I trained? Where did it all go? Did I flush it down the toilet? Is it in the bed? Maybe I should look in the closets. Maybe it's inside my old shirt. I don't know where it was. And then I realized I need recovery. I need time to grow back again. And I took the time. And I ate good. And then I went to the gym slowly. Before I knew it, from 197, it was like 212. And then 215. Today I'm 220. And it comes right back. So the time off really helps. And now you older guys, even when you get in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, let's go there for a minute. How can I say this? You're not old, because 70 is the new 50, but your body doesn't recover like it did when it was younger. It takes a little longer. I'm a firm believer that I can do anything and I can recover. Okay, I had 8 weeks knee replacement. I've been back in the gym 6 weeks. I've been back to leg workouts 2 weeks already, and I feel like I never had anything. I mean, it's like brand new. All right, I did the right things. I recovered quick. I ate well. I got my rest. I used my ice packs. I did everything right in order to go back to the gym and get recovery. So if this is what you need, then you have to do the same thing. You've got to rest. And even when you're on your days off. That doesn't mean you can go eat junk. That means you have to eat right. I went to the a restaurant by my house. I had a ribeye steak, eggs, and cottage cheese. I know I always say cottage cheese, but it's calcium and it's protein. And I felt good when I was done. I thought, I just fed my body some good protein. Sure, I could have had a cheeseburger and fries and a Coke, but I don't eat like that. And I don't want to eat like that. And neither should you. You should eat what works for you. So the recovery time of rest is important. If you're working each muscle twice a week, which seems to be the standard now, then do 2 days and 1 day off, and then 2 days and 1 day off, and then 2 days and 1 day off. And see how it works. Now, when I was unable to work my legs, I worked out every day, and so I did each body part 3 times a week, but only like 9 sets total, maybe not even. And I made some progress because with those 9 sets, I was still able to recover in between. Now, I've tried doing the one body part a week like a lot of guys do. They say, oh, I only work one body part, once a week. And I tried that, and it didn't seem to be enough. You have a lot of recovery time in between, but it just didn't seem to get the muscle to go where I wanted. I think the twice a week was best. All right, so much for that. Now, I have a tip of the week. I have a lot of people that contact me to do podcasts. They want to interview me. They're doing documentaries. I can't begin to tell you how many I do a year that don't even play in this country. And they're all fun to do, and they always send me little perks for doing them. Well, this company called Swole O'Clock sent me, it's a beautiful case. This is really a nice case. And they sent me a watch. And so I looked at it, and I opened it up, and I pulled it out, and I said, oh my God, this watch is absolutely beautiful. It's big, it's colorful, it came in a lot of colors. It's a pretty big size on my wrist. It almost looks like a clock, and I think that's why you call it Swole O'Clock. But I really like it. It's very well made, handcrafted, and I just want to share with you guys. You might want to get one of these. Go on their website called swoleoclock.com. I liked it so well, and I showed my girlfriend. She says, well, where's mine? So I got her a matching one, and we wear them when we go out. It's kind of heavy, but it's like doing curls for your biceps, but I sure do like it. And I think you should go on the website, swoleoclock.com. If you're going to get one, just tell them Rick Drasin sent you. I mean, I'm willing to stand behind this thing. I like it. I wear it out to get a lot of compliments. People notice it in my show when I wear it. They notice it in photos. I'm across the gym. They say, hey, Rick, you got a clock on your hand? So, swoleoclock.com, and it's got beautiful watches. Take a look at it, and there's plenty of colors and things to order for yourself. If you find one for you, just say Rick sent you. Anyway, back to training. Now, make sure that I also want to say that people say, how many times a day do you eat? We've been through this over and over, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing, then the 2 snacks in between, which could be a protein of some sort. But bedtime is really important because bedtime is when your body's recovering. Bedtime is when all the muscles are resting and all the cells are starting to rebuild. So what I do is I take amino acid, a big clump of amino acid powder, and then mix it with fiber, like Metamucil, for example, and water, and I blend it up and drink it down. That's my bedtime snack. I'm getting my aminos, I'm getting the fiber, because people have asked, well, back in the day when you had protein, what'd you do as far as going to the bathroom? You had no fiber. I take fiber at night, every night. Without fail, I take fiber. And it works real well. That's my spiel for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. It's nice out tomorrow. I think it's going to be sunny here in California. At least they say it is. And I will be back this week with more shows for you. Thanks for being a fan of Rick's Corner. Love you guys. And if you have any suggestions and things you want to see, because I've been following through on this. Today was a question I got in the mail. I will follow through and tell you what you want to know. Thanks again for watching Rick's Corner, and we'll see you next time.
That's rickdrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.